Welcome back to my channel. This is a special episode for Taekook age gap love story. This has been requested by many of you, so let's come together to watch our couple after getting married. Would it be a smooth love life? Or it will be hard one for Jungkook because of his insecurities about the age difference. Let's see another rocking steamy possessive love. Seoul, winter. Jungkook watched the snow swirl outside their penthouse window. The city lights made it glow blue and gold. Taehyung's laughter floated in from the kitchen. Jungkook's heart squeezed. God, he was beautiful. Still so young. Too young for him? He shook the thought away. He stepped into the kitchen and wrapped his arms around Taehyung's waist. What's so funny? Taehyung startled, then giggled. I was watching that meme you sent me. Jungkook nuzzled his neck, inhaling the sweet scent of his husband. You're mine. Of course I'm yours. Taehyung turned in his arms, kissing his lips. But Jungkook's grip stayed firm, almost bruising. Taehyung frowned slightly. Jungkook, too tight. Jungkook blinked, released him slowly. Sorry. Just like holding you. Taehyung smiled softly. I know. But the crease in his brow didn't quite disappear. It was a high society event for Seoul's tech and business elite. Jungkook arrived with Taehyung on his arm, both dressed to kill. Jungkook was in an all-black tailored suit. Taehyung chose a deep green velvet jacket that made his eyes glow. He looked unfairly young, Jungkook thought. Unfairly perfect. Inside, people flocked to them. Jungkook held his drink, watching Taehyung talk to a group of younger CEOs. He was laughing, leaning in to listen. His eyes sparkled in a way they hadn't with Jungkook lately. A tightness settled in Jungkook's chest. He drained his whiskey and got another. Jungkook! It was Taehyung's voice. He turned. Taehyung waved him over. Come meet and woo. He's a new partner on the sustainability project. And Woo was younger than Jungkook. Handsome, athletic build. He gave Taehyung an easy, intimate smile. Jungkook's jaw tightened. He shook the man's hand firmly, maybe too firmly. Nice to meet you. You too. Your husband's been telling me all about your tech work. Taehyung beamed. Yeah, Jungkook's the best. Jungkook didn't smile. He kept his arm around Taehyung's waist like a claim. When they walked away, Taehyung scowled. What was that? What? You were so cold. Don't be rude to my business partners. He was flirting with you. Taehyung's eyes widened. No, he wasn't. You didn't see the way he looked at you? Jesus, Jungkook. He's married. That's never stopped people before. Stop. Taehyung yanked his arm free and stalked off. Jungkook stood frozen, stomach churning. That night, their bedroom. They didn't speak on the way home. When they got in, Taehyung started stripping off his jacket. I'm taking a shower. Jungkook's voice cracked. Wait. Taehyung ignored him. Taehyung. He grabbed Taehyung's arm. Taehyung whirled, eyes flashing. What? Jungkook's voice dropped. I don't like the way he looked at you. Taehyung shoved his chest. I don't care what you like. You don't own me. Jungkook's eyes darkened. I do own you. You're mine. You said so. Taehyung's lips parted in shock. Jungkook didn't wait. He slammed their mouths together. Taehyung tried to resist, but then melted, kissing him back desperately. Jungkook dragged him to the bed, ripping at his clothes. Taehyung shoved him back once, angry. Don't be like this. Jungkook growled and pressed him down. Look at me. Only me. Say you're mine. Taehyung's eyes glittered with tears and heat. I'm yours. Again. I'm yours, Jungkook. He pressed inside roughly. Taehyung gasped. Ah, Jungkook, wait. No waiting. You're mine. Mine to make love to. Taehyung moaned helplessly. Jungkook moved deep and hard, staking his claim. Taehyung grabbed the sheets, sobbing Jungkook's name. Say it. I'm yours. I'm only yours. Jungkook bit his neck, leaving marks. Good boy. He kept going until Taehyung was shaking, spilling between them, crying out for him. After Jungkook didn't let go, he buried his face in Taehyung's hair, breathing hard. I'm sorry, he whispered. Taehyung didn't answer, but he didn't leave. He just lay there, breathing with him, heart beating in time. It started with a kiss on the balcony. A week after the party, Taehyung tried to forget the fight. He hated seeing Jungkook angry, but Jungkook hadn't really let it go. They were drinking wine under the stars, the city below them glowing like a bed of embers. Taehyung sat in Jungkook's lap, arms looped lazily around his neck. You've been so quiet tonight. Jungkook just hummed and kissed his collarbone. Jungkook, talk to me. Jungkook's fingers dug into Taehyung's hips. You know you're mine, right? Taehyung blinked. Of course I'm yours. Then stop looking at them like that. Taehyung sighed. I wasn't looking at anyone. Jungkook's jaw tightened. Doesn't matter. They're all looking at you. He shifted, flipping Taehyung onto his back on the outdoor lounge chair. The cold air made Taehyung shiver. Jungkook spread his thighs and settled between them. I hate that they see you. I hate that they want you. Jungkook's mouth crashed onto his, swallowing the words. His hands were rough, pulling Taehyung's shirt up, baring his skin to the chilly air. Taehyung moaned as Jungkook bit at his chest, leaving deep, red marks. I want them to see this. See you marked. See you're mine. Fuck, Jungkook. Please. Jungkook undid his pants with shaking hands. Beg. Please. I want you. Tell me you don't want anyone else. I don't. Only you. Only ever you. Jungkook growled and thrust inside him in one deep motion. Taehyung's back arched off the chair. Jungkook, ah. He made love to him hard and deep, the cold air frosting their breath while their bodies burned. Taehyung sobbed with pleasure, nails clawing Jungkook's back. Jungkook kissed him fiercely, lips bruising. He kept pounding into him, hitting that spot over and over until Taehyung was shaking and moaning uncontrollably. Come for me. Jungkook, fuck. Taehyung spilled between them with a desperate cry. Jungkook didn't stop. He thrust deeper, harder, chasing his own end while watching Taehyung come undone beneath him. He came with a guttural moan, burying himself to the hilt. They lay there panting, bodies pressed tight, the night air cooling their sweat. Jungkook's grip didn't loosen. Taehyung finally exhaled shakily. You can't keep doing this. Jungkook's voice was rough. Doing what? Fucking me like you're punishing me. Jungkook's jaw ticked. I just want you to remember who you belong to. Taehyung turned his face away, silent. Jungkook kissed his hair. You're mine. Always. Taehyung didn't argue. But he didn't smile either. Later, inside the bedroom, Jungkook ran him a bath. He washed Taehyung's hair gently, kissed every bruise he'd left. "I'm sorry. I know." Taehyung rested his head on Jungkook's chest, quiet, the water lapping around them. "Just love me, okay? I do. More than anything." But that night, as Jungkook lay awake listening to Taehyung's slow breathing, he couldn't stop the thoughts. "He's too young. He'll leave me one day. I need to make sure he never does." Monday morning, Taehyung woke first, slipping quietly out of bed. Jungkook stirred, watching him from under half-closed lashes. Taehyung was radiant in the morning light. Hair messy, lips bitten from the night before. He was buttoning his crisp white dress shirt. Jungkook's chest tightened. "Where are you going?" Taehyung jumped a little. "Shit, you scared me. Early meeting. Dad wants me to sit in with new investors." Jungkook's brow furrowed. "Investors?" "Yeah. International team. There's this guy from France who's really good at mergers." Jungkook's expression darkened. Taehyung rolled his eyes. "Don't start." Jungkook sat up in bed, naked, sheets falling to his hips. "You're going to be alone with some French guy?" "I'll be in a meeting room with 8 people, Jungkook." Jungkook didn't answer. Taehyung sighed, walked over, and pressed a kiss to his forehead. "Don't be stupid, okay? I'll text you." But the moment he was gone, Jungkook fell back on the pillow, teeth grinding. French. Younger. Rich. Worldly. Fuck. Later that day, Jungkook spent all morning ignoring work emails, checking his phone for texts. Taehyung sent exactly 2. Meeting started. "Be home late. Don't wait for me to eat." He threw his phone across the couch. That evening, Taehyung arrived home after 10 p.m., tie loose, jacket over his arm. Jungkook was on the sofa, drink in hand, lights dimmed. Taehyung winced. "I told you I'd be late." Jungkook's voice was low. "You were gone 12 hours. It was a work dinner. I couldn't leave early." "With him." Taehyung dropped his jacket on the chair. "Stop. Just stop. Did you laugh at his jokes? Let him buy you drinks." Taehyung froze. "Are you serious right now?" Jungkook stood looming. "Answer me." "Jesus, Jungkook. I'm not cheating on you." "Then why are you never here?" "Because I'm working. You know what that's like, CEO John." "That hit." Jungkook's eyes flashed. "Don't fucking mock me. Don't fucking accuse me of cheating." They were nose to nose. Taehyung's chest heaved. Jungkook's breathing was ragged. "I see the way they look at you," Jungkook said, voice cracking. "I don't care how they look at me. But you like it." Taehyung shoved him. "Fuck you, Jungkook." Jungkook grabbed his wrists, pinning him to the wall. "Say you're mine." Taehyung struggled. "Let go." Jungkook pressed in closer, breath hot on Taehyung's neck. "Say it." Taehyung's voice trembled. "I'm yours. Always. You know that." Jungkook's grip tightened, but his forehead dropped to Taehyung's shoulder. His voice broke. "Then why do I feel like I'm losing you?" Taehyung froze. The fight drained out of him. He slowly lifted his arms and hugged Jungkook back. They sank to the floor together. Jungkook's arms crushed Taehyung to him. Taehyung felt something wet on his neck. "Jungkook." No answer. just shaking. Taehyung's heart twisted. Hey, look at me. He cupped Jungkook's face. Tears. Real silent tears. I'm right here. I'm not going anywhere. You're so young. Jungkook whispered hoarsely. You'll realize one day I'm too old. Too controlling. Too much. Taehyung shook his head fiercely. Stop it. Don't you ever say that. He kissed Jungkook hard, trying to silence the doubt. After Jungkook didn't let him go. They were sweaty and tangled, chests heaving. Jungkook kissed the tears off Taehyung's cheeks. I'm sorry. Taehyung swallowed hard. Just don't doubt me. Jungkook's eyes were haunted. I can't help it. Taehyung held him tighter. Then I'll prove it to you every day. They fell asleep in each other's arms, exhausted. But the question still lingered, unspoken. How long before the jealousy broke them? Thursday evening. Jungkook sat alone in the dark living room, a glass of whiskey dangling from his fingers. The clock read 11:48 p.m. Where the fuck is he? He scrolled through his phone. No missed calls. No new texts. Finally, keys in the lock. Taehyung slipped in quietly, trying not to make noise. He froze when he saw Jungkook in the shadows. Shit, Taehyung muttered. You're awake. Jungkook's voice was deadly calm. You're late. Taehyung dropped his briefcase. I texted you. You texted at 7. Running late. It's nearly midnight. We had to finish negotiations. Dad wanted me to lead. It's my job, Jungkook. Jungkook stood slowly. Who were you with? What? Which man was it tonight? Taehyung's jaw dropped. You can't be serious. Answer me. Stop it. Now. Jungkook's voice rose. Did you touch him? Let him drive you home? Did he buy you drinks? Tell me how charming he was. Taehyung's eyes blazed. Fuck you. He slammed his briefcase against the wall. I'm out there working my ass off for us. For my family. And you're here playing jealous teenager. Jungkook's chest heaved. I see the way you dress for them. What the fuck is that supposed to mean? Tight suits. That fucking cologne you know drives me insane. Taehyung's voice cracked. You're unbelievable. Jungkook stalked forward, grabbing his wrist. Don't you walk away from me. Taehyung shoved him back. Hard. Let go of me. Jungkook grabbed him again, spinning him to the wall. Their faces were inches apart. Say you're mine, Jungkook growled. I'm not saying shit until you listen to me. Say it. No. Jungkook's grip tightened painfully. Jungkook. Let go. Taehyung's eyes were wet. You don't trust me. You don't respect me. You just want to own me. Jungkook's voice broke. You are mine. You promised. Not like this. Taehyung's voice was low, shaking. Not like this, Jungkook. Jungkook let go so suddenly Taehyung stumbled. They stared at each other, both panting. Taehyung wiped at his eyes furiously. I can't do this tonight. He turned and walked down the hall. Jungkook didn't move. He heard the bedroom door slam. Then silence. Bedroom. Taehyung sat on the edge of the bed, shaking. His phone buzzed. A text from his father. Proud of you today. You handled the investors well. Love you. Taehyung wiped tears from his cheeks. He doesn't even see how fucking hard I'm trying. He laid back, arm over his eyes, willing himself not to sob. Living room. Jungkook poured another drink, hands trembling. I'm losing him. I'm fucking this up. He thought of Taehyung laughing at the party, talking business with other men. All the things Jungkook could no longer offer him. He pressed the heel of his palm to his eye, but the tears came anyway. Hours later, Jungkook finally stumbled into the bedroom. Taehyung was asleep on top of the covers, fully dressed. Jungkook hesitated. He wanted to pull him close, kiss his hair, say sorry. But instead he went to the couch and lay there in the dark, listening to Taehyung's uneven breathing. Neither slept well. Morning. The air was ice. Taehyung moved around the bedroom in silence, dressing for work. Jungkook watched him from the doorway. Taehyung. Taehyung didn't look up. Don't. I'm sorry. Not enough. Jungkook swallowed. Taehyung brushed past him without a word, leaving the apartment. Jungkook's shoulders slumped. Fuck. Taehyung's office, Friday, 3:12 p.m. The sleek glass walls of the Kim Corporation's top floor gleamed with late afternoon sun. Taehyung stood behind his desk, sleeves rolled up, hair falling in his eyes as he flipped through merger paperwork. He hadn't looked at his phone in hours. He didn't want to. He hadn't texted Jungkook once. He didn't want to, but his heart hurt, more than he wanted to admit. Why does loving him feel like bleeding sometimes? A soft knock on the door. Before he could answer, it opened. Taehyung looked up and froze. You shouldn't be here. Jungkook stepped inside and shut the door quietly behind him. He looked rough, like he hadn't slept. Hair messy, eyes rimmed red, dressed in black slacks and a fitted charcoal turtleneck. I had to see you. Taehyung's voice was low. We're at my office. I know. Jungkook stepped closer. Taehyung backed up, hitting the desk. What do you want? Jungkook's voice was raw. To say I'm sorry. Taehyung stared at him. I mean it. You don't trust me, Jungkook. I do. I'm just scared. Of what? Of losing you. Taehyung's jaw clenched. Then stop pushing me away with your jealousy. I don't know how. The words shattered the silence like glass. Taehyung blinked, stunned. Jungkook stepped forward again, crowding into his space. I see men your age. Attractive. Successful. Not bitter and controlling like me. You think I want someone else? Jungkook's hands curled into fists. Sometimes I wonder why you stay. Taehyung snapped. He shoved Jungkook back, hard. Fuck you for that. Tae. I stay because I love you, idiot. Then why does it feel like you're slipping away? Because you're strangling me with your fear. Then Taehyung surged forward and slapped him. Jungkook's head jerked to the side. The sting bloomed across his cheek. But he didn't move. He just looked at Taehyung. Eyes filled with pain, love, and something unhinged. Taehyung's lip trembled. Jungkook turned around and left the office silently. The Kim Corporation Gala. The ballroom glittered with chandeliers and elegant black tie guests. Taehyung looked stunning in a tailored velvet tux. Dark hair swept back from his face, lips plush and red. Jungkook watched him from across the room. His heart swelled. He's so beautiful it hurts. Taehyung was in full CEO mode now, shaking hands with investors, laughing softly at their jokes. Jungkook gripped his glass tighter. He caught one man lingering a little too close, a hand brushing Taehyung's lower back. Jungkook forced himself to take a sip of wine. He swallowed the jealousy like poison. He didn't storm over. He didn't growl. He just watched. Later, Taehyung found him at the bar. "You okay?" Jungkook turned and smiled carefully. "Fine. You sure? You're quiet." Jungkook forced another smile. "You're busy. You're doing great." Taehyung's brows furrowed. "Don't say it like that." Jungkook brushed his knuckles along Taehyung's cheek. "I'm proud of you." He meant it, but it burned. That night, back home, Taehyung fell asleep first, exhausted. Jungkook sat on the balcony alone. 2 bottles of soju gone. Third in his lap. He watched the city lights blur. "I'm doing it for you. I'm swallowing it down. But it's killing me." He wiped tears from his eyes roughly. "Don't let him see you like this," he muttered. He took another swig. Morning. Taehyung woke up to find the balcony door ajar. Jungkook was asleep out there, legs sprawled, empty bottles at his feet. Taehyung's heart sank. "Oh, Jungkook." He knelt, gently shaking him awake. Jungkook's eyes cracked open, bloodshot. "Tae, come inside. You're freezing." Jungkook shook his head. "Go to work. You'll be late." Taehyung's voice was soft but firm. "Not without you." Jungkook didn't resist as Taehyung hauled him up, guided him to the couch. Taehyung pressed a bottle of water to his lips. "Drink." Jungkook obeyed. He didn't meet Taehyung's eyes. Days later, Jungkook tried. He dressed up for Taehyung's events. He smiled for photos. He shook hands with partners. He complimented Taehyung's speeches. But every night he drank himself to sleep. Taehyung began finding the bottles everywhere. In the closet, under the sink, in his car. He didn't confront him at first, but his heart was breaking. One night, Taehyung came home early. He found Jungkook on the kitchen floor, bottle rolling away, eyes glassy. "Jungkook." Jungkook blinked up, tears streaking his face. "Hey, baby." "Oh my God." Taehyung dropped to his knees, cradling his face. "What's happening to you?" Jungkook slurred. "You're too good for me." "Don't say that. You're gonna leave me." "You should." Taehyung shook him. "I'm not leaving." Jungkook sniffed wetly. "You're so beautiful. So young. I'm so old. So angry. I don't want to be that guy. Don't want to hurt you." Taehyung bit his lip hard, tears falling. "Then don't hurt yourself either." Jungkook just slumped forward into his arms. Taehyung rocked him, kissing his hair, crying silently. "I'm here. I'm not going anywhere. But you have to let me in. Let me help you." Living room. It was 2 a.m. Jungkook sat on the couch, elbows on his knees, head bowed. His hair was damp from the shower Taehyung forced him to take after he found him on the floor. Taehyung sat across from him, silent. The clock ticked. Jungkook wouldn't look up. Taehyung's voice finally broke the quiet. "How long has this been going on?" Jungkook flinched. "Jungkook, don't lie to me." Jungkook's voice was hoarse. "Months." Taehyung exhaled shakily. "Why?" I was trying to be better. Not yell. Not grab you. Not start shit at parties." He wiped his eyes with the heel of his palm. "So I drank instead." Taehyung's jaw clenched. "You think that's better?" Jungkook's shoulders shook. "I didn't want you to see the ugly." I see you. No. You see the polished version. The CO. The lover who makes you scream. But this. He gestured at himself. I didn't want you to see me like this. Taehyung's eyes welled up. I want all of you. Even the ugly. Especially the ugly. Jungkook choked on a sob. You're too good for me. Stop saying that. You deserve better. Someone who's not broken. Don't you fucking dare. Don't you dare decide what I deserve. Taehyung moved forward, grabbing Jungkook's face. Their foreheads pressed together. I chose you. I always choose you. But you have to fight for us. Jungkook's tears dripped onto Taehyung's hands. 2 months later, Jungkook was changing. No more bottles hidden in the closet. He was gonna therapy once a week. He smiled more. He texted Taehyung during work. Miss you. Be safe. Can't wait to kiss you. He even attended a gala and, though he got jealous watching Taehyung work the room, he stayed polite, calm, and proud. Taehyung noticed everything. One night, they lay in bed, tangled together. Taehyung was scrolling through his phone. Jungkook watched him, eyes soft. What are you looking at? Taehyung turned the screen, baby clothes. Jungkook froze. Taehyung blushed. Just thinking. Jungkook's heart pounded. About us? Taehyung nodded shyly. You used to talk about wanting a baby. Jungkook swallowed. Still do. Taehyung smiled. Then let's do it. Jungkook's eyes went wide. Taehyung. Taehyung kissed him gently. Let's have a baby, Jungkook. Jungkook felt tears prick his eyes. Are you sure? I want your baby. Jungkook let out a broken laugh. Fuck. I love you so much. 2 months later, Taehyung stared at the test in his shaking hands. Positive. His breath caught. He pressed a hand to his flat stomach, eyes filling with tears. We did it. I'm really. That night, Jungkook came home to find Taehyung pacing the living room. Tae? What's wrong? Taehyung spun around. Eyes wet, smile shaking. Jungkook. He ran forward, pressing the test into Jungkook's hand. Jungkook looked down. Froze. Is this? Taehyung nodded, tears falling freely. We're having a baby. Jungkook's breath left him in a rush. He dropped the test on the couch, grabbing Taehyung's face in both hands. Say it again. We're having a baby. Jungkook let out a strangled sound and kissed him fiercely. Their tears mixed as they clung to each other. Mr. Kim had been wary of their relationship. But when Taehyung shyly handed him the ultrasound photo, his eyes welled up. You're making me a grandfather. He pulled Taehyung into a hug so tight they both cried. He even shook Jungkook's hand and patted his shoulder. Take care of them. Both of them. I will. Forever. Taehyung went into labor on a rainy night. Jungkook damn near crashed the car getting them to the hospital. He held Taehyung's hand through every contraction, whispering praises even as tears streamed down his face. You're so strong. I love you. You're perfect. Shut up and let me squeeze your hand. Ow, okay, okay. When she was born, they both cried like babies. Christy John Kim, Taehyung whispered, cradling her tiny body. Jungkook pressed kisses to both of them. Our little princess. Daddy's girl already. At home, Christy ruled their world. Jungkook refused to let her cry. He carried her everywhere, sang to her off-key, rocked her to sleep even when Taehyung offered. Go sleep. No. I want to watch her. She's perfect. Taehyung would just smile, heart so full it hurt. One night, Taehyung found Jungkook asleep on the couch, Christy on his chest, one big, tattooed hand gently cupping her tiny back. Taehyung felt tears in his eyes as he watched them. He knelt, kissing Jungkook's temple. "Thank you." Jungkook stirred. For everything. For her. For us." Jungkook opened one eye, smiling sleepily. "Thank you, love of my life." They carried Christy to bed together, laid her gently in her crib, then went to their room and curled up. Jungkook kissed Taehyung's hair. "You gave me everything I ever wanted." Taehyung pressed closer. "You deserved it." "No, I earned it. With you." Taehyung looked up, eyes shining. "Then earn it again." Jungkook chuckled. "Greedy. Always." And they made love slowly, quietly, in the dark. Because even with Christy sleeping nearby, they would always be each other's. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the special steamy story. Please like and subscribe to my channel. You will encourage me to write more. Love you all.